Yo, what's happening? I wanted to start it off this time around. Yeah, hey, Millie Rock, Millie Rock, Millie Rock, Millie Rock.
Wow.
No, you always
I
saying
mean,
yo. You're the one who's always doing yo. So now I wanted to switch it up a bit. Yo.
This time around, I'm not saying that it's 2018, man. It's a new year.
Okay, snap. So you're telling me that I'm still stuck in 2017?
Yeah.
Nah.
Pretty
I'm in
much.
2018.
Pretty
I'm
much,
in 28. I'm ready for this year, man. I'm so ready.
Are you though?
Nah, bro, I'm ready. Like, this is gonna be a lit year. Like, and I know if you're listening, like, you can expect that this year is gonna be a good year. But I believe like it's gonna be a good year for those who put in the work. If you put in the work, you put in the effort.
I like
Understand?
that. I
You
like
you
that.
get in your grind. You get in your hustle.
Yeah.
You do absolutely anything that you need to do, which is obviously not
Regarding your
ungodly.
career,
Or yeah, exactly. In regards to your career, I believe, honestly speaking, you're gonna see boundaries being pushed. You're gonna see ground, coming in your favor and stuff like that, and doors being open.
Preach.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm about this year. I'm amped. Dude. I'm excited.
Okay. I see. I'm doing the podcast with Pastor Steele today.
No, what you talking about?
Pastor
who's a
Dlamini.
pastor? Who's a
Pastor
pastor?
Dlamini.
Who's a pastor?
Okay, man. Okay.
You's a pastor, not me.
No, man.
I ain't no pastor.
I didn't do Bible school. Man.
I ain't no pastor though. Just because you did Bible school don't mean you're a pastor.
Okay.
Just saying.
Okay.
Anyway,
Anyways,
guy though.
moving on.
Wow.
Talk about 2018, man. Like, I'm excited.
Man.
Of course, Blueprint Sessions. We've had meetings, you and I,
Man.
regarding what we want to see happening for the podcast. I mean, this is a South African podcast. This
Yes.
is a media podcast.
Yeah, bro.
We talk music. We talk anything media related, actually.
Yeah, soccer, football. Soccer, football, not the same thing, guys. Just in case you were wondering
Why do
why.
you always have
just
to
in,
embarrass
just in,
yourself,
just in
man?
case you were wondering why I said soccer and football. Soccer and football not the same thing. Soccer is soccer. Football is football. Period.
Okay.
Rugby. We're talking everything media related and news related. So we're bringing you
We
the
actually should get a
updates.
sports guy up in here. Eh?
We should somebody
Have
somebody who's really good in regards to sports. But look, I'm excited because Blueprint Sessions is planning on doing a lot, and we've been brainstorming some ideas also.
Crazy
You know what I mean? There's
We're
some
going
stuff.
visual soon.
Yes, that's bubbling. That's coming. There's some things that we're just planning and we wanting to bring to to make it more
spice things up.
exciting. Yeah. Would love to have. But should I mention this? Should I not say this yet? I don't know.
What did you
No,
first?
but let me say it. No, let me say it, man. You don't
Whoa,
want.
whoa, whoa,
Don't
whoa. Let's
worry,
have a
it's
quick
gonna be
meeting.
nice.
Let's have a
What-
quick
what
meeting and see
quick
what you're
meeting?
talking about.
What quick meeting?
What you talking about?
What do you mean? What am I talking
What you
about?
talking about,
I'm
man?
talking about that hip hop thing.
What thing?
Yes, that rap thing.
Cypher.
Yeah. Look, I made him say it. Wow, guy.
They still don't know
my
what I'm
guy.
talking about,
No,
man.
I'm pretty sure they do, bruh.
No, they
I'm
don't.
pretty sure they do. So basically, we're planning a lot of stuff. We're even planning to have like a cipher at some point in time, like
For the podcast.
on the podcast, exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be really, really nice. I'm excited about it, honestly.
Yeah, the thing that I'm excited about that it's still not confirmed yet. We're still trying to make it happen. But we're trying to get Blueprint Sessions live. The first one to be on Valentine's Day. Listen, okay, especially now this guy's married. I think he needs to educate these kids out here about this whole
we're not doing
relationships
this. We are
and love.
Not, we are not doing this right now. No, we are
We
not.
are
we
definitely doing
definitely
this.
not doing this right now.
You need to educate
First
these
of all,
kids,
who
man.
told you that I celebrate Valentine's Day?
That's exactly why we need to do this on Valentine's Day, to educate these kids that you don't have to be about that life only on Valentine's Day. If you're in a relationship, that should be your motivation and inspiration every day,
Yeah,
man.
you already taught them. Yay, LZ.
They want to hear it from a married
man.
man. Okay, they want to hear it from a married man.
Hey,
I'm single.
this
They
guy.
don't listen to me, man.
Nah, you're on the roll, homie. No, I think you should preach this preach.
Nah.
I think
I'll be speaking to the single
I-
people. Like, yeah, y'all better stay single.
Nah, wait. Well, yes and no. Yes and no. What I'm just gonna say about that is like, if you're ready for a relationship, you're ready to get married. So hop right into marriage if you feel like you're ready for a relationship. If you don't feel like you're ready for a relationship, don't get in. I mean, if you don't feel like you're ready for marriage, don't hop into a relationship.
Hop into a relationship. Thank you.
Simple
Thank
as
you.
that, man.
Yeah, but we're gonna have a whole session with it, and we'll even allow people to ask questions. We want to make it fun, but we want to make it into a whole event, man. We're just trying to see which school we can squeeze into. Maybe even do two or three that day. I don't know, man. I don't know.
2 or 3.
Yeah, it's a long day, bro. It's a long day. It would be nice, man.
Hey,
It would be nice.
you know what? Anyway, dude, let's carry on, man. Yeah, we haven't discussed that.
Why are you killing my
No,
vibe,
you
man?
just pulled it out. You just pulled it out. I don't know how to.
The
where,
idea just
man.
came to me, man.
Oh, okay.
Imagine if one school says, yeah, we can have you like from like 10 till 12 maybe. Then the next school is like from 1 till 3, whatever. You know, it'd be nice, man.
That's a lot of work, bro. Let me tell you that.
And what's wrong with work?
But
Isn't
I'm
that what we're about in
Yes,
2018,
yes,
man?
That's what we're about in 2018, man. But you know what I mean? We also need to sneak in some rest here and there, you know what I mean? Anyway, but
There goes the married man.
listen. Hold on. I'm so
Why
excited.
you touching me, man?
I'm not touching you. I'm hitting your knee,
Stop touching me,
dude.
bro.
I'm hitting your knee. That's
First of all,
there's a
do not
difference-
be on your Harvey Weinstein
There's a
right now, man.
difference between what? There's a difference between touching you and hitting your knee, dude. Okay.
But you're repeatedly doing that, man.
Let's talk. Yeah, because when
That's
I
quite
talk,
creepy.
when I talk, I hit stuff.
See, there you
around
go
me.
again, man.
When I talk, I hit stuff
You
around
know
me,
what?
dude.
Time's up, man.
Wow.
That's all I'm saying. Time's up. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. You better watch yourself.
Oh, this dude, this guy. Just in case you don't know what he's talking about, we're gonna be talking about that a bit later on during the podcast. So
Yeah,
it's
man.
just, it's a whole nother story. It's deep.
Let's not start with the negative.
Yeah, no, we don't want to start. We don't want to start off like that, man. We want to start off negative. So we said we started. Oh, I was about to tell everybody that we're working on a new logo, basically,
Yeah,
and it's
man.
gonna be nice, man.
Fresh.
It's gonna be
Fresh.
it's gonna be kingly. It's gonna be.
Oh God.
No, I didn't. I'm just dropping clues. I didn't tell them what it's gonna look like, dude.
You pretty much just told
No, I did not. But anyway, it's gonna be kingly. You know what I mean? It's gonna be royalty. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be. LZ, stop.
I
bruh.
so wish
Stop,
we were
dude.
visual right now.
Stop,
So
man.
people can look
Just
at my
stop,
face right
bruh.
now.
Just
man.
stop. This guy. Wow. Anyway, man, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be really, really awesome. It's gonna be beautiful. You know,
Yeah,
I'm excited about that.
Excited about that.
Yeah. Look, man, like LZ and I are putting money into this, and we're not afraid, man. To, you know,
Yeah, man.
we're not afraid, man. You know, because you invest in yourself. You know, you believe in yourself. You invest in yourself.
Bible says when two or more are gathered.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
In my name, though, but it says in my name, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So you saying that God's not engineering?
Do what?
You saying that God's not engineering this?
Dude, did you hear me say that? I was just finishing the sentence.
Then what's
Ah.
with the though then?
Yeah, why do you have to read it? Hey, anyway, let's carry on, man. This guy is wanting to be dramatic here. All right, cool. Let's go. He's
like
don't
it's
he's
2018,
don't start
man.
the
We don't
drama.
need
We're not about the drama in 2018. We're not about the drama in 2018. We're about the positive vibes. Anyway, let's go. Let's go. First topic on the thing.
Casper, man.
Casper in your vest, bro. Casper in your vest is wanting to fill up Moses Mabhida. Now, this is interesting because LZ was sitting and we're like talking about this, like, okay, I'm like, yo, man, look, Casper in your vest wants to fill up FNP. I mean, not FNP, he filled up FNP, he did that already. So he's like, I'm
No,
like,
he didn't.
I'm like, Casper in your vest wants to, okay, whatever else. You keep on hating, man. I'm like, Casper in your vest
I'm
wants,
hating.
I'm like, Casper in your vest wants to fill up Moses Mabhida. The hype is already kind of going out there. So LZ asked me a question. He's like, do you think it's wise what he's doing? And I'm like, ish. I was like, hey, you know what? We'll discuss that in the podcast.
Yeah.
So here we are, dude, on the podcast. Like, what do you mean? What does your question mean? just
You
number,
know exactly what
number
my question
one,
means,
number one.
man.
Just start off by
Don't
just,
dance around the question.
no. Tell us what you mean, dude. We don't know what
First
you
of
mean.
all, let us be honest. Casper, the first time he did the fill up the dome, right?
Yeah.
The first one. He filled it up. to the brim,
to the
right?
brim. He didn't make a profit
Yeah.
off of it though.
Doesn't matter. The point is he made history.
Yes,
That is the most
that is
important
the
thing.
that's the
Money
most
is never
important.
the objective for
True.
us doing anything.
Yes.
So
I
I give
agree.
him props on that one. But I think now it's. I think he's forcing the whole thing because he's not giving himself time to do the next one. Because he just did the fill up. The
What do you mean he's not giving himself time to do the next one?
Didn't he just do FNB?
He's done the Dome, Orlando, FNB back to back. Every single
Exactly.
year.
Exactly.
Is it every single year? I stand corrected. I'm not sure. I stand
Each year he
corrected.
does something. I think he needs to give himself time. Man.
I stand corrected, but no, I'm thinking to myself, okay, look, this is what I'm thinking, right? I'm like, why not do that? Because it's never been done. That alone, what he's doing is history. You understand?
But the first time he did it, he got it right. Perfect. Second time he did
I think it was
Orlando.
Yeah, Orlando Stadium.
Orlando. Did he fill up to the brim?
Not 100% to the brim.
See,
As far as I know, I stand corrected
that
again.
that should have been like a learning curve. That's when he should have went
No,
back.
but he still,
like, okay,
he
how
still-
did I
he
get?
Still did,
the-
he still did great numbers, though.
that's not the point.
Then what's the point?
The point is he didn't sell completely.
But he still did amazing numbers, and he made
It
a
does
profit.
not matter.
And he made a profit from that one.
That's cool. Money is not what we're talking about. Money is not the objective here. The money is, did he achieve his goal? Because that's the most important thing. Did he achieve
Dude.
what he wanted to achieve? No. So he should have went back to the drawing board. Why did he rush himself back again? And again, he didn't finish. FNB.
No, LZ, look, man. I understand.
I think he needs to
Well,
go
hold
to
on.
the drawing board and
Hold
think
on, hold
about
on,
what
hold
he's
on,
doing.
hold on.
It's great what he's doing. I agree with it
Yes,
still.
yes.
I think he should do what he's doing.
Yes.
But I think he should give himself time.
I don't know, man. Maybe he should, but maybe he shouldn't. Because maybe if he gives himself too much time or time, the momentum is just gonna not be there anymore. The hype is not gonna be as much. You understand? Like, it's important to consider these things, bro. You know what I mean?
People
To
are
look at-
actually making fun of him on Twitter that there's these memes going around. You know when someone sees something that they like
yeah.
and they put a picture of someone saying something that they like, and then they're like, yeah, this is Casper when he sees a stadium that he hasn't been to.
Wow. Yeah, but
That's
that-
because
that's-
that's basically them saying that
that's
he's-
a good meme.
he's
though.
It's not.
That's a good meme.
It's
Let me
not.
tell you why it's a good meme.
It would be a good meme if he
Hold
was
on.
actually
Let-
achieving his
Let me
goals.
tell you why it's a good meme. Because people now, look, he's even gotten a name for himself, Abuti Philip. Nah?
No, but he only filled up once. though.
It doesn't. That you're missing the point. The point
I'm not
is
missing the
the
point.
point
The
is
point
history.
is he set a goal for
The
himself.
point is history. Is making history. Now, whether FNB was filled up to the brim or only 68,000 people came, that's still history. That's still going into the history books because no other African act has done this, has achieved
for
that.
a specific reason.
Has achieved anything like that. Now, go back to Orlando also. You know what I mean? Whether it was filled up to the brim or not, or only you managed to do a couple of thousands, it goes down in the history books. It's never been done in Africa by an African artist.
Me personally, I don't really care for that because at the end of the day, his goal was to fill up. Not 98%, 95%. The point is, he says fill up.
Oh my word.
My thing is, he needs to give himself time to prepare for these things because I don't think that he's fully prepared because he's
But LZ,
constantly pursuing
LZ,
it.
hold on,
He
hold
needs
on,
to
hold on.
focus on other ventures,
Whoa,
bro.
whoa, whoa, hold on,
that will
hold on.
make him fill up.
well, hold on. Do you not think this guy has a team of people that he consults,
Of course he
of
has a
people that
team.
surround
We
him? of
had a
people-
whole
You
podcast
understand?
discussing this thing with Jay already.
Hold on. He's got a team of people, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that these conversations come about and the best
don't
conclusions
think
come
so.
out. I do. I
If
think
he's doing
so.
the same thing, I don't think they're having a conversation.
My guy, I think we need to look. LZ, what do they usually say? Whoa, hold on. What do they usually say? Nah? They usually say, if you aiming for 100%, aim for 200%, right? Right? So you aim for 200%, but initially all you want is 100% initially. You understand? Like, what if, I'm not saying this is the case, but what if Casper's goal was to get at least 50,000 people into FNP, but he was going to aim for the whole 90 or whole whatever. You understand?
But at the end of the day, that's not what he
No,
vocalized.
but I'm asking what if?
It doesn't matter. What ifs don't matter in this case. What matters is what he said and what has been done.
LZ is just
I get it, you're a fan, bro.
I'm
We
not-
get it. We get it, you're a fan. But you gotta be
Well,
able to
LZ,
criticize your
define a
artist,
fan.
bro.
Define a fan. Define what a fan is.
You talk about Casper every chance that you get.
Ah, you still haven't defined a fan. Define a fan. What is a fan?
You follow Casper, don't you?
What is a fan? Define a fan. Don't ask me questions. Define a fan.
As
man.
your diehard guy, the guy who defends you at every chance that he gets, the person who derides you every chance that he gets.
So then, what? The person who does what?
Derides you, man. You've been on his nuts, man.
No, sorry, but that is not the case. I'm not a fan.
Tell me, do we not
And-
talk about Casper on every
and-
podcast?
No. Well, even if we do, that's because he's being relevant. He's making the headlines. We speak about.
There's so many people making headlines and we don't talk about them. But we talk about Casper on every single podcast. And don't tell me that you don't know what else is going on. You know, but you choose to talk about Casper
because we
because
have
you're
to
a
be,
fan.
No,
we get it still.
No,
we get it.
No, I'm
but
sorry,
you're being biased.
but
man.
I'm not a fan of Casper Universe. I will be honest about that. I'm not a fan. Okay.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
I do. What can I say? I do follow him on Twitter. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Casper. I do follow him on Twitter. I do keep tabs on what it is he's doing or whatever. I respect the guy. I respect his hustle. I've made that very clear. I respect his hustle. I respect his marketing skills. I respect his brains. You understand? Going into this whole industry and taking it by the horns like he has. I respect it. I respect what he's doing for the industry. I respect what he's doing in the game for the hip hop culture. Also, I respect that. But I am not a fan. Let us be clear about that. I am not a fan. I am not.
Okay. Okay.
And that's the last time.
Moving
That's the last time I'm gonna say that
on.
ever.
So your answer.
So whenever you bring it up in the future, now I'm just gonna keep quiet and just say LZ knows the answer to this thing. And now that's what I'm gonna say.
Actually, we're not going to talk about Casper. That's the best way to fix this.
Well, the best way to fix it is if he doesn't make no more headlines, then we won't talk about
Oh,
it.
come on. So many people make headlines, man.
Yeah, but
For
he's
instance, AKA.
yes.
We don't talk about AKA.
We do speak about AKA.
No, we don't.
We do speak about AKA.
What have you mentioned about AKA? Please tell me.
Dude, even when Jay was here on the other
Exactly.
podcast, we
Jay
spoke
talked about
Oh,
AKA,
my
not
word.
you.
We spoke
Jay
about-
talked about
we
it
need to
because
go-
you were talking about Casper.
We need to go listen
That
to
was
all
the.
our podcast
Oh, I
episodes.
listened. Trust me.
Wow.
I listen to all our
obviously you
podcasts
obviously, you didn't listen
on a daily
you didn't
basis,
listen
actually.
well enough because you have
'cause I'm a
to.
fan.
We've spoken about AKA many times on many occasions.
Yeah, but you were saying only negative things about him.
no, I was not.
Yes, you have.
Dude, I was not.
Still, go back to our podcast and listen to all the episodes and tell me one positive thing that you said about AKA.
My guy, I'm a positive guy. I do not speak negatively about people.
Okay.
So that's why I can tell you. Well, I endeavor not to speak negatively about people. Okay, I'm not perfect, but I endeavor not to speak
Okay.
negatively about people.
Okay.
That's why I can tell you I do not think I spoke negatively about AKA. And another reason why, I'll tell you why I try not to speak negatively about artists and people in the industry is because one day you never know. You might have an opportunity to work with them in one way or the other. You might have an opportunity to, I don't know what, man. You understand? Doors might open, opportunities might open for you to meet them, work with them, however, whatever. You understand?
So you're saying we can't criticize people now?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, if ever I'm saying something because at that point in time, I'm viewing it in that manner, but I'll be very careful about how I say it also because I don't want it to be
Yeah,
misinterpreted. I
we
don't want it
all
to be misinterpreted. I don't want it to be taken the wrong way.
we all know that you are very
And I'm not speaking
PC.
negatively
We
about the
know you
individual.
PC, man. We know you PC. I'm the one who has to always say what he means.
What? PC politically correct?
Yeah. You are so PC,
Wow,
man.
this
You
guy-
are so PC.
Guys, like, what's up with LZ today? He just keeps throwing these jabs. Anyway,
Ain't no jabs, bro.
Nah,
This is
these are
2018,
jabs.
man. This is
So
2018.
anyway, just to answer your question, do I think it's wise for Casper to fill up stadiums?
There you go,
For me,
Zeke.
man, I'm just gonna say, yeah, why not, man? Honestly speaking, if that's your lane, run your lane, man. No one else is doing what he's doing. So if he's the
Are
one
you gonna
who's
go
gonna-
to
Moses Mabhida?
Moses Mabhida?
Man, that's the plan. That is the plan. I would have loved to have gone to FNB, but couldn't. But Moses Mabhida, I'm trying not to miss it, man.
Maybe you're that last ticket that he needs, man. Well, you and your wife.
And I don't think my wife is going. No, actually,
I was actually fishing there.
Actually, I
was
know
actually
my wife is
fishing.
not
I
going.
know you were not gonna take your wife to Casper.
No.
I knew it.
No, no,
Behave
no.
yourself, man. If you're going.
No, if I'm going with people that are I'm closely knitted to also. You know what I mean? I'm not just gonna go alone.
Maybe I might go with you.
Exactly. You see, if you and I go and one other guy, because I don't want any one of us to not be wise about the whole situation and what
But
goes
if I
down.
go, it will be mainly for the podcast, so we can do a little research.
Okay.
Who knows, man? Maybe we might even get an interview with Casper.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I'm
would.
just
it,
aiming a high right now.
Yeah.
Even if it's not Casper, just any artist who's on
that would be nice.
who's on the roster.
Oh, you know what we could do? We could, actually. Ish, no,
That
we need to start.
200%
We need to
aiming
try
for 100.
attend these red carpets and stuff and find and get information about how people attend like red carpets. For
Yeah,
like
man.
news and stuff like that. We would do interviews with them on the
Yeah.
red carpets and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
We need to find out how how that stuff works.
Yeah, so we can do that for the podcast.
Do you
man.
get invited or do you just pitch up?
I
You know
think
what
some
mean?
people get invited based on their credibility.
And then those who are
And
not
the
invited,
others, like,
do they just pitch up and you?
nah, I think they register or something.
We need to find.
speak to
We need
these
to find
people.
out how that works actually, so that we can
Yeah.
go to these red carpets and interview some of these celebrities. And
Yeah, for
whatnot.
the podcast.
For the
man.
podcast.
For the
For all
podcast.
of the podcast.
For Blueprint Sessions, baby.
Exactly. And this is how we brainstorm. This is how we think. Anyway,
I like how ideas just come on the show.
you know what
man.
I'm saying. So
We never stop thinking, man. We never stop thinking.
no,
we always want to
dude.
grow. We always want to
oh man,
elevate. We always want to,
yeah, straight up. And who
better
knows? We
ourselves.
might even like meet people who we get connections. Network,
definitely.
network and stuff. Man, you never know.
Really going there.
You know what I mean? Anyway, so enough about Casper. Now, because he says I don't speak about AKA,
Oh.
check, listen, AKA is up on the thingies, man. Like I do not know what's going on, but I've been reading a lot about how AKA had a failed attempt at crowd surfing. Now,
See what I mean? See
no,
what I
but
mean?
that's a fact. That's not me speaking
Oh
negatively
my
about him. That's a fact. I'm talking
Out
about.
of all the things AK is doing, that's all you want to talk about?
No, we're not done. We're still gonna speak. Wow, this guy. He's just wow. Okay. Anyways. So then basically I want us to speak about this. Now I just want us to speak about this crowd surfing, right?
Yeah.
Crowd surfing in South Africa.
It's such a bad idea, man.
Aish. Yeah, no, I don't.
Why do we even
I
do
don't.
crowd surfing?
I-
All
that-
together,
that's-
not just South Africa.
that's my
Why
question.
do we do crowd surfing?
Actually, I would really love to know that. Like, what's the purpose of crowd surfing?
I don't think anyone. You see, people on drugs started that nonsense. They also don't know why they did it, but because it worked, they
Ja.
did it again.
Nah, bro. And the thing is, people are actually gonna catch the individual up there. I think there's times they were like,
Hey,
nah,
bro.
my homie, you too heavy. My guy, you're too heavy.
Imagine Rick Ross
You're
doing
tall. Imagine.
Imagine Rick Ross crowd surfing. Yeah,
Nah,
man.
do that. I'm sorry, man. I think you have to have.
I'll drop him.
I think you'd have to have serious medical aid to be able to catch these people, man, when they crowd
Exactly.
surfing you, dude. Like I personally just would not be able to. I'm sorry. I'm not catching you.
Miguel did a crowd surf and he landed on some girl. He broke her arm or something like
Ah,
that. I don't know.
snap.
He
Yabona.
had to pay, man. Like,
Ooh.
why you put yourself through that, man?
Yabona,
Why?
that's exactly what
Why?
I'm saying. I think who else was trying to do a crowd surfing the other time? I think it was Justin Bieber or something. And they also dropped him or something like that. And they're like, nah,
See,
dude.
man.
They're like, no, my guy, we're not about that
First of
life.
all, to do a crowd surf, you don't know how these people really feel about you.
That's the
People could
thing.
go there with agendas, man, and you go
That's
and
the
crowd
thing,
surf.
man. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
man.
Like it's dangerous,
It's
man.
very dangerous.
And besides, I don't understand it. I've never
I've
understood
never
crowd
really
surfing.
understood the concept either.
I've never
Like,
even thought to myself, okay, if I was in that person's shoes, I'd want a crowd surf. I've never even felt like that. Like it's
I
just,
get
I'm
the guys
sorry.
who did it in the beginning, like rock stars. Rock stars back then, they were so heavy on drugs, man. Like they used to do everything stupid.
Yeah,
But it caught on to every genre of music now. Everybody wants to crowd surf because apparently it's
it's just not
like
gonna
a
work,
stamp
man. I'm
that yeah, I've
sorry.
made it. I'm that guy. Like no.
It's just not gonna work, dude. I'm sorry.
AK is huge, but you see now he's
And plus, this is South Africa, bro.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no one's a celebrity in South Africa. No one's a celebrity in South Africa.
Essentially, if you not that big of a celebrity, you know what I mean. If you're gonna try to do like you're a celebrity, yeah, but you're not that big of
Yeah.
a celebrity to
Like
try and
people
crowd
don't really
surf.
care about you like that, man.
You know what I mean?
People don't really care about
I
you
don't
like
know if Nasty C has ever done it though. I think Nasty has done it.
don't
Nasty
think
C, no, I think I
I don't
did
think
see.
Nasty C is that stupid.
I think I did see Nasty C crowd surf. Nasty C's fans are loyal, man. They got Nasty.
Oh, Nasty C is a kid, man.
Yeah,
Every grown woman wants to molest him.
moving right along, man. Moving
That is
right
the
along.
truth, though.
Anyway, AKA went on social media to say he's done 118 shows in 2017, which let's be honest, man,
That
that's
is freaking amazing. That
Man.
is freaking.
you see that right there? We give props where props is due, bruh. We don't hold back. No, seriously. Like, so don't say I speak negative about AKA. I state facts in regards to AKA.
Probably had to Google that.
And by the way, I can't believe you're the one saying this because we were having a conversation just yesterday, and you were asking me if I'd listened to the joint album, and and we're speaking about
him
him.
and Anadi.
Yeah, we were speaking about it again. I'm like, you know what, man? Honestly, like, I think I got to a place where I'm realizing how much of a complete artist AKA actually is. Like,
Oh my God.
he's so consistent. His career has been so consistent, and he's just mastered
Evolving.
he's mastered the art of making commercial music. Like he's mastered it. He's a genius. Literally. So
I'd say
so how can you say I speak negatively about him all the time when we were having that conversation yesterday? This guy, Mara.
But it wasn't on the podcast, though.
Yeah, it wasn't on the podcast, but like psh, you still can't say I speak negatively about the guy when we spoke about him yesterday, and I was saying, you know what, this guy actually he's far in the game. Like he's far. Like
He's actually made a career out of not being liked.
yeah.
Anyways,
Small break. What were we talking about again?
we were talking about AKA being a complete artist.
Yes, exactly. So how can you say I hate AKA when I said AKA is a complete artist and I feel like he's far in the game. I feel like no one is doing what he's doing right now in terms of mastering.
Artistry.
Yeah, in terms of artistry and mastering his craft, and you know what I mean. Like he's everywhere on the radio, man.
Yeah.
Literally.
AKA is doing what Casper's failing at, and Casper's doing what AKA is failing at.
True.
Which is
Actually,
why
true.
I think they should actually pair up. Not make a joint album or anything like that, but I do think that AKA should be on Casper's.
I don't know, man. I don't know about that. That's up to them, though.
You're trying to tell me you don't want to see AKA in the
That's
stadiums,
up
man?
to them, man. That would be great for the industry. I'm not thinking about individuals right now. I'm thinking about the whole industry as a whole. Like I'm just thinking about the industry as a whole. So that would be great for the industry if he jumps onto the wagon. If Questa jumps onto the wagon, it's nice to see all these
But
guys jump onto
aren't
it and
they
fill
normally
up.
on the roster though?
Questa, yes, definitely. He's usually on
I
the
know
roster.
Ricky Rick is also there.
Yes,
I
definitely.
know Nadia Nakai. Oh,
I don't know
God,
if Nadia
that
Nakai.
woman.
I don't
No,
know.
she's normally on there.
I'm not sure. I've never seen her on the roster. Though.
She's always on the roster.
Okay.
I think she's part of Casper's team.
She is part of Casper's team, but I don't know if she's
They're
on the
always
roster.
together, which I find really creepy. But Nadia Nakai is fine, man. Oh
Anyway.
my god,
Excuse me?
Nadia Nakai is fine, man.
Okay, I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't hear that.
She's
AKA
she's
Monang,
beautiful,
man.
man.
AKA and Monang apparently broke up again. Apparently this is not the first time.
Yeah,
So
it's
everyone
not
is asking the question
idea.
like, is it real? Is it fake? And people are like saying, no, we're not gonna believe it until they both delete one another's pictures on Instagram and stuff like
and
that,
all that
on
jazz.
social media. Yeah, and so they start deleting. So they say they're not gonna believe all that stuff there until.
I remember when I got that tweet, bro. Yeah, it was funny. It was early in the morning, and people were roasting AKA on
What?
Twitter.
What are they saying?
Because he tweeted that he was making official that they broke up.
Yeah.
But people were not buying it. Yo, people were making fun of it. People like, dude,
Black
you're still
Twitter.
mourning Robbie Malinga, man. And you come with this drama.
Oh, people, Black Twitter is savage, man. Yeah. Nah, bro, Black Twitter is too
Man,
savage,
did
man.
they
They
make fun
too
of
much.
it. Yo, people are mean,
They
bro.
too much, man. Black Twitter is too much, bro. Nah,
Like,
honestly
people
speaking.
actually don't really care about what a person's tweeting. Like, the first probably 10 comments were about what he was talking about. People lost track going on down, man. Yo, they were just roasting him. They were talking about things that had nothing to do with the breakup. And I'm like,
Oh man, Steph. That sounds like Black Twitter.
South
man. I'm not
African,
even gonna
so-
lie. Yeah, I know, bro. It's nice to be a South African. I'm not even gonna try and front or anything of that nature. That's why I can't picture myself, honestly speaking, like leaving this country to live anywhere else. Like I'm talking about like
I want to live
permanently.
somewhere else, man. I want to live everywhere, man.
Yeah, but I'm
But
talking
I want to settle down
I'm
in
talking
South
about
Africa, though.
permanently. You know what I mean?
I want to settle down in South Africa, but I want to live in other places.
Yeah, I mean, like, what do you mean? Like, you go for like 2 years, 3 years?
Like maybe spend 3 years in Miami, 5 years in Paris, 6 in Japan. And then when I'm at that retiring side, and then settle down in South Africa. I don't think I want to live.
Do you know
permanently
where in
anywhere.
South Africa you want to settle down?
Honestly, I've seen a couple of places, but it's not confirmed yet.
East London?
No, no ways, bro. But I will be in East London a lot.
Okay, then where?
It's hard to say.
Okay,
right now.
say which places you've kind of seen that have interested you.
I've thought about Port Alfred. I've actually
Seriously, bruh?
thought bruh. Port Alfred is so quiet,
Port
man.
Alfred?
I want to be away from everybody. Do you?
too quiet
Not exactly. That's
It's too
exactly
quiet for
why.
me, man.
I don't want the busy life, bro. When once I retire, I just want to be with my wife, man.
No, it's too
And
quiet
kids.
for me.
I have to put that out there.
For me, it's a little too quiet. I can't.
That's exactly why I actually don't want to see people. I wish that I couldn't have any neighbors.
I
Or
like
nobody
people,
in my
man.
street. I'd be so happy.
I can't. I like
I'd
people,
be so
man.
happy.
I
don't
like
like people.
I like
like
people.
That.
I like hearing people. I don't know. There's just something cool about our differences as people. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'll pass, man. Like people are too negative for my liking.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's the whole situation there with AK and Monang and stuff like that. But I was actually heartbroken when, not heartbroken as in like but like I was a little disappointed. You know what I mean? Because I remember at some point, I even in a sense, sort of, kind of try to fight for the relationship, almost in a way. Not really, but there was
Okay,
like,
and Bonang.
yeah,
Yeah.
because there was this article that people wrote and stuff like that, and it was all lies, dude. About AKA cheating or whatever and stuff like that, whatever. And that stuff really upset me because I'm like, why would people make up lies, right? Just to sell newspapers and stuff like that, and not realizing that you're destroying people's lives. You know what I mean? So for me, that really touched me, and so I kind of went on social media and I was like, guys, like we need to be a lot more responsible than this and stuff like that. But anyway, and for me, I kind of like them as a couple. I was really hoping that they work, and I'm still hoping Gucci that like they work. I mean, come on, man. You know. Anyway, that's what I'm saying.
Honestly, I still think DJ Zintle was a better woman for AKA, but
DJ Zintle is awesome. She's amazing, man. She's really
she's a
chilled.
lady.
She's
She's
really
a
chilled.
lady.
She's really chilled.
Bonang's too much of a diva.
But they love one another. That's what matters.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying, man.
Okay.
Dude, you were mentioning something to me about. Okay, what do you want us to go into this
Nas
now?
and Nicki Minaj also broke up. That was
Yeah.
deep.
For me, that is
Because
just
I didn't even know they were
weird.
dating.
For me, it was just weird. Honestly,
I don't know
speaking.
why they were even together in the first place.
That's what I'm saying. That's my whole thing.
Actually, Nas should not even be dating. The guy got out of a divorce. I think he shouldn't even marry.
I don't even know, man. Like
I think he should just remarry his wife, man.
straight up, like you know. Anyway,
I honestly hate divorce, man. Yo, I hate divorce. As much as I hate breakups, I hate divorce.
yeah, dude. I don't think anyone ever wants to go through anything like that.
You'd be surprised.
I, okay, yeah, maybe I won't.
I
be
used to
surprised.
actually want to lease a wife, man.
Huh?
There was a time, like when I hated the whole relationship scenario. I was like, rather lease a wife, man.
What's that? What's that, Lisa?
Like marry someone for 2 years and get another wife.
Okay, that's messed up.
Like I said, I used to. I was young, man.
Yeah,
I was
nah,
young.
yeah. 10 years was insane. 19 got
Oh,
saved. 2020 is a
God.
minute.
Oh,
29, I
God.
see my first
You
kid.
just want me to memorize the lyrics, man. You just want me to memorize the lyrics.
Hey,
But I won't
snap.
lie, bars, man.
Hey,
Bars,
man.
bars. But
Hey.
anyway, guys, soon. Actually, you guys should actually check on Instagram. He actually put a video of himself rapping
Yeah.
his lyrics and whatnot. I really love that song, man. It's a
Yeah,
beautiful
man.
song.
You
Look
you-
out for that.
You helped me record that song there, so that was dope, man. Shout out to
Still not
LZ.
done recording it.
Yeah, shout out to LZ. So Offset and Cardi B, ne?
Yeah,
Yeah, that relationship is just, oh my gosh,
messed up. Man.
that relationship is just so messed up, dude. Like I'm not even.
But I think they're trying to pull the whole power thing, man.
It's just messed up. Whatever it is, dude, it's just messed up.
They're trying to be like everybody's trying to be like Beyonce and Jay-Z. Like that's all. Because all these relationships, you can tell they just want to be power couples.
Like Beyonce and
There's no
Jay-Z are
love,
the
bro.
ultimate like
Power
relationship
couple,
goals, man.
Yo,
Straight
those are
up.
relationship goals, bro.
Straight up. Since
relationship-
I was in
I
high,
need me a
since I
queen
was in
bee,
high
man.
school, since I was in high school, I was like, yo, I love how they just, you know,
Fit, bro. They just
you
work.
know, they just make it work, man.
like
Like
their relationship is not public.
Like Jay is so chilled. B
Beyonce
is
is chilled.
is also chilled. Like it's just wow, dude.
I just love how Beyonce acts around Jay. That woman is so in love with Jay-Z, bro.
Hey man,
I need a woman that's in love with me like that. I mean, Beyonce is as big as Jay-Z. She's as big as Jay-Z. But for her
think so?
to look at him like that,
do you think she's as big as Jay?
bruh, she runs her own genre of music, just like Jay does.
Do you think
She's
she's
literally
big?
the biggest artist.
No, she can't be as big as Jay. She's not.
She is, bro.
Nah,
Trust me, she is.
she is not.
You're not competing with
Wait,
Beyonce.
hold on.
You're not competing with
maybe
Beyonce.
if we're talking like album sales and stuff like that, maybe Beyonce might, But you need to remember
I'm
that.
talking about being an artist, a legend. Beyonce is a freaking legend, bro.
Yes, that she is. Jay-Z, yes,
Legend,
that he
hands
is.
down.
However, we can't say she's as big as Jay. Jay is bigger, man.
Trust me, Beyonce's as
Straight
big
up.
as Jay, bro.
Jay is bigger. Jay has done more
Jay-
things, man. He's accomplished way more.
You're missing the point.
And he's quiet about it. Like he's not even like that out there about it. How many records?
So is Beyonce,
How many?
though. Beyonce doesn't floss how big she is.
Hold up. How many
Her fans
records?
do everything,
How many
bro.
record labels has Jay like overseen?
CEO'd.
Yeah,
A lot,
exactly,
bro.
exactly. Now he's running his own.
But now you
Right?
talk about something that has nothing
No,
to do
but
with
we're
anything.
talking about it falls under we need to measure everything. We need to take up everything, put it on. That's what I'm saying.
But you are not messing with Beyonce's fan base, bro. Beyonce has the biggest
Yeah.
fan base, and they will
No,
demolish you if you
she
say
doesn't
anything
have,
about
she,
Beyonce.
she doesn't have the biggest fan base in the world though.
Name me one artist who has a bigger fan base.
Lady
than
Gaga
Beyonce.
has
Trust
more-
me, she does.
No, she does. Katy
Trust me,
Perry
she
even
doesn't.
has more of a bigger.
No, trust me,
yes,
she doesn't.
Taylor Swift even has a.
Trust me, they
oh
don't.
my gosh, Elsie, where is
Trust
this guy?
me, they don't.
This guy is just.
Do you
oh
do
my
you,
God.
do you know about? Whoa,
You're
calm down.
frustrating me.
Stop being a girl. Stop
You're
being a girl.
frustrating me.
Stop being a girl.
You're frustrating
Listen
me.
to me. Listen to me.
You're frustrating me.
Do you know about the Beehive, man?
Dude, everybody knows about the Beehive. Even Justin Bieber has more of a following than Beyonce does, dude. Oh my god.
So you're just saying
know what?
white people are better than black people? That's
not
what you're telling me,
That's what I'm
right?
saying. I'm stating facts. These are just facts. Believers are even more like there are more believers than there are Beehive, whatever. You understand? Okay, let's go on the internet. I'm gonna go on the internet. I need to just crush this guy really quick, guys, please. So I'm just gonna go on the internet real quickly, because obviously we can see that you love Beyonce, so you're a fan of Beyonce. Yes.
there's no bigger artist.
No wonder you see what happens when you're being a fan. This
Beyonce is
why-
a complete artist.
No, this is why.
Katy Perry
this-
doesn't even compare to
this is
freaking
why-
Beyonce.
This is why.
No, still.
Hold
no,
on. This is
no,
why
no.
LG
Katy Perry does not compare to
This-
Beyonce. Beyonce is a freaking legend.
Hold
Katy Perry
on.
is not.
We're not
Lady
talk-
Gaga is not a legend.
We're not
Beyonce
talking,
is not.
We're talking about fan base, right? I'm talking fan base because since you mentioned fan base, that's all I'm speaking about. I'm not speaking about whether they're complete artists or not. I don't care about that stuff right now. We're speaking fan base. You said Beyonce. You said Beyonce.
Google, man,
You
and stop
said-
laughing. Google and stop laughing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. Let me just say who has. Let me say who has the biggest following, biggest fan base between Beyonce and Lady Gaga. Let's start there. Let's just start there. Lady Gaga's Little Monsters versus Beyonce's Beehive. Between Gaga's Little Monsters and Bee's Beehive, which fan base will move on to the next round? Okay, let's go on to this one. Yeah, we're gonna read it now because somebody needs to put LZ in his place, guys. I'm sorry, and I'm
Finish up already.
I'm
man.
sad that I have to
I'm
be the
falling
one.
asleep waiting for you to get to the point, man.
Okay. What a magical time as we inch towards spring. The jacket's sweet. Okay, now what's this? Okay, I'm looking for the thing, dude.
Reread that.
Okay, come. So I'm gonna start the show. Lady Gaga's had, in some ways, her biggest year yet. Her role as the Countess on American Horror Story Hotel earned her a Golden Globe for Best Actress in a Limited Series. She opened this year's Super Bowl singing the national anthem in a glittery red suit in her tribute to Bowie Centerpiece Grammys. She nabbed her Best Original Song nomination at this year's Oscars for Till It Happens to You, a song co-written with Diane, what emotional performance, and that's just a list of her major accomplishments this year. Beyonce, meanwhile, has thankfully returned to us after a relatively quiet 2015 with more to come. She dropped Formation, a song with a video that's rich with both political symbolism, iconic B-styles, looks just ahead of her dazzling the minor controversy sparked including in 2016, including one with husband Jay-Z. You were not worthy, but we definitely take it. So who will it be, Gaga or B? Feel free to watch the telephone video over and over again until you decide. Wow.
This was pointless.
Oh, okay. There it is. Lady Gaga's Little Monsters versus Beyonce's Beehive. best fan base round one. Poll closed. Lady Gaga's Little Monsters 47.56%. Beyonce's Beehive 52.44%. Okay. Okay. Let's
Okay.
go to the
So
next
we
one.
just read.
No,
Oh, come on. This is
we're
long,
not
bro. This
done.
is
We're
long.
not
Still,
done.
this is long.
Katy
There's a lot
Perry.
that we still need to talk about.
Katy Perry, dude. No, 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 no,
Nah,
no, no,
nah,
no, no,
nah,
no,
nah.
no,
This
no.
is long, bro. We still have a lot that we need to talk about.
That's fine. Talk. Let me do the
Anyways,
research while you talk.
what are we talking about? Cardi B and Offset.
We already spoke about those. We just said that's just
No, we didn't really talk about it. First of all, Offset cheated.
yes, but like,
Why is Cardi still with him? Got another girl pregnant.
ish, bruh. That's what I'm saying. This relationship is just it's messed up, dude. That's why. And it started out really nice, hey. Like it started out really, really nice. Like, but like right now, I don't know, man. And I honestly really believed that Offset was gonna be, like
A
loyal.
legit guy. At first, I thought
Yeah.
the same thing, but he proved like, nah.
Ish, nah.
Clearly, he's just with her because she's breaking records.
Yeah, straight up.
Cardi B is freaking creating history right now.
She is making
the
history,
female
man.
game.
Straight up, yeah.
I actually feel sorry for Nicki. Because Nicki held it down for like 10 years.
Man.
Now, yo, man. Yo, she's fading fast.
She's like being
because-
overlooked really quick.
Yo, very quick. It's because when someone it's exactly like Casper Nyovest and AKA thing. AKA hands down is a better artist than Casper. But because of everything Casper's doing, it looks like Casper's a better artist.
Straight up.
And this is something that we actually need to look into. Why is it just because someone does something in terms of numbers, all of a sudden that person's better than the next person?
Yeah, no,
I
straight
thought
up.
music determined who's better. But now music actually doesn't matter. It's all about numbers.
Yeah, no, that's true. It is about the numbers. It's sad.
Actually very sad.
But
Because that means that it does not matter how much time you spend on your music. If the fans are about those numbers, then someone else is gonna be on top of you.
ish, man.
That is very sad, man. But anyways, even Kevin Hart cheated. Man, I don't know why America is about this cheating life.
Honestly, they make it seem like you're not a man if you don't have like a side chick or whatnot. So there's like this whole thing, and it goes with hip hop. Hip hop culture created this.
Yeah.
Hip hop culture created this thing, yeah.
And you know where it starts? It starts off in the music. The issue is when you are married, your lyrics should be married to. This thing of I got na bees.
Yeah.
Like no, bruh. Once you're
Doesn't
married,
work like
you
that,
need to talk
yeah.
about one woman. Singular. Stop talking about other women.
Wow, man, look at this poll here that
Be on your Jay-Z, man.
yeah, look at this thing I just saw right now. So basically this thing here is saying, okay, check here. Rihanna is at number 1. Right? Twitter handle, Rihanna. Twitter followers, 29,135,691. Right? Facebook likes 600.
First of all, don't count social media.
No, I have to.
You can't.
I have to.
Because Beyonce doesn't really
Okay,
be
but
on same as Jay.
but the Beehive, most if it's the Beehive, it's you understand it should be fan base. But the Beehive must
Not
follow.
really.
Anyway, but she has.
But anyways.
Anyway, so Facebook likes 68,882,888. All right, that's Rihanna. Justin Bieber number 2. Check out Justin Bieber. Twitter followers 37,274,951. Facebook likes 52,471,077. Justin Bieber sitting at number 2. Then number 3 is Lady Gaga, right? Sitting at number 3 with 35,956,278 Twitter followers and 56,361,585 Facebook likes. That's number 3. That's Lady Gaga. Number 4, Nicki Minaj, 16,237,005 Twitter followers, 29,400.
Bruno Mars is not even on this list.
29,419,864 Facebook likes. That's Nicki Minaj. Number 5, Beyonce. 7,465,646. Like we just went from double digits all the way to like one digit. 7,000,000.
Did I not just tell you that Beyonce
40.
is not on social media like these people are? These people live on social media. Beyonce
No, they
does not go on
don't.
social media.
Oh, okay, cool. So they're not going. They're not even going with the social media likes and stuff like that. Look at
They
this.
are.
Look at this. Look at this. Katy Perry is sitting at number 6, and she's got more Twitter followers than Beyonce. So she's got Twitter followers 34,755,000.
Probably counting all social media together.
No, but even then, Katy Perry would have more because she's got 34 million and 34 million something and 52 million something.
But
Facebook
what are
likes.
they basing it on then?
They're basing it on the fan base.
No.
So Beyonce's
Where
fan base.
are they getting
Beehive.
their fan base then?
Yeah?
Because it's not. There's no numbers showing a fan base there.
Yeah, there are no numbers.
So what are they basing it on?
The fan base, dude. They're even saying fan base
Nah.
nickname Beehive.
What are they basing it on?
Nicki Minaj
There are
fan,
no
fan
numbers,
base
though.
nickname Barbs. Lady Gaga fan base nickname Little Monsters. Justin Bieber fan base nickname Beliebers. Who's this? Rihanna fan base nickname Rihanna Navy.
Dude, there are people who live on social media and there are people who just don't care about social media. The Carters are not about that social media life.
Yeah.
So you can't even bring that into an argument. They have people who do that for them. I know this because they were the very first people I followed, but I never see anything from them.
Gosh, dude. Anyway, man.
But even
Whatever.
Bruno Mars is not on that list, so I don't
No, he
really...
is. I'm pretty sure he is.
Well,
is.
Dude, he's not even in the top 5. Ain't nobody bigger than Bruno. Okay,
No.
you should be in the top 5.
What you're about to say now?
Bruno Mars is one of the biggest artists right
Yeah,
now.
Bruno Mars is sitting at number 10.
You listen to that.
Dude, obviously, there's Taylor
Bruno
Swift,
Mars
there's
is
Chris
freaking
Brown.
huge.
You know Chris Brown's fan base. There's Selena Gomez's fan base. You know Selena Gomez's fan
Look,
base.
Chris Brown is not even top 5, dude.
It doesn't matter.
And Rihanna's number 1?
Yeah, boo.
Something's wrong with your list.
Rihanna's
man.
been working, man.
Nah, Rihanna's working, yeah. But you ain't messing
She
with
just
Chris
released.
Brown.
She released Fenty Beauty last year, man. Come on, she's working,
so-
dude.
Speaking of Chris Brown, what's going on with him, man? I think he's on drugs, man.
Wow. I'm just gonna I'm gonna keep quiet because I don't know.
There he goes
No, I
again,
don't.
being
I
PC.
don't know what you want me to say to that.
Why are you so
Like-
scared to
like,
give an
no.
opinion? Chris Brown needs help. The guy is
Says
one of the
who?
most gifted artists
No,
of this
let's talk
generation.
about that. No, you know
Hands
what?
down.
Chris Brown
but
is
Chris Brown needs help.
Chris Brown. Honestly, man, hands down, I feel like is one of the most gifted, like
That dude's talent is
like gifted.
he's supposed to be
people.
the next
Like,
Michael
he's
Jackson.
Talented, that guy. He can dance. He can sing. He
can
can
rap.
rap. He can paint.
He can do everything.
Bruh, that guy.
Artistry wise, the only thing I
Nah,
probably think he
man.
can't do is make beats. But if he wanted to, I'm sure he could.
I think we'd be
I
surprised.
think he would make
I
beats
think
if
we
he
would
wanted
be
to.
surprised, man. I think we would be surprised. I think he can. I think he
I don't
can,
think
man.
he can. I think he could if he wanted to.
Chris Brown is talented, man. I
Brown
will
is
say that. I will definitely say he's like
He's one of the
In our
artists that
generation,
are in my
he's
list that I
honestly, man.
definitely want to work with. Chris Brown is supposed to be the next Michael Jackson.
that guy can.
But
be absolute-
I am concerned
You know
about
what,
his
man?
personal life.
That's very true. I feel like Chris Brown, dude, he has such potential. Like, it's just unfortunate that like he had certain turn of events in his life that took place, obviously, which I kind of feel like maybe I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe they pulled him back, and maybe I don't know, man. Like, but it's just never been the same.
There's no such thing.
He's
Oprah was molested and raped her whole life. And Oprah
No, but
kept it together.
That's different.
That's
because
not different.
Let me tell you why
Let's
that's
stop
different.
making excuses for
Let
people.
me tell
man.
you why that's
Stop
different.
making
Let me
excuses
tell
for
you
people.
why. Are you gonna let me tell you why that's different?
No.
Are you gonna let me tell you why
I ain't
that's
trying to
different?
hear it.
Okay, are you gonna let me tell you why that's different?
Go ahead and tell on the listeners.
Okay,
man,
cool.
'cause I ain't trying to hear it.
Well, that's different because that Oprah, what happened to Oprah was something that was done to her. You understand?
Yeah.
Chris Brown, on the other hand, it's something that he did to somebody else. You know what I mean?
And what's that?
Which was basically, the whole Rihanna saga or everything that happened
What?
with Rihanna.
You think Chris is beat up about that? Man, Chris doesn't
Bro,
give a damn.
No,
that was his first
no,
downhill
no.
movement, okay?
That's
That's when
what-
we knew he was going downhill.
That's why I'm telling you that because of that unfortunate turn of events.
No, it's not an unfortunate turn of events. He beat a woman. And there is no excuse. He was wrong and he is still wrong for that.
Why are you getting so passionate about this? Of course he was
No,
wrong. I'm
I
not
hate
saying
it
he
when
was
you guys
right.
make excuses for
How
celebrities,
am
man.
I making excuses for anybody?
How is this an unfortunate turn of events?
Hold on.
Nah, still, nah, I'm
Listen
trying to
to
hear
me.
it, bro.
Listen
nah.
to me. Listen to me. Okay. Are you gonna listen? Are you gonna listen to me? Are you gonna listen to me? Or do you want? Are you gonna listen to me? LZ? LZ is getting all emo here, man. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me tell you something. Right? Let me say this to you. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is it was unfortunate, right, that he did what he did, right? So that all of that is an unfortunate turn of events
Oh, God.
that took place. You understand? It's an
You
unfortunate
know what?
thing that happened.
Let's move on from this conversation.
'Cause it
because
was-
clearly you are afraid to give any form of confidential criticism because you are so PC. You do not want to say anything that you're scared
No.
that people will say something bad about you.
No.
I don't give a damn who hates me for criticizing Chris Brown. Chris Brown is wrong for beating a woman. Chris Brown is wrong for being on drugs.
Okay.
It's messed up.
But LZ
nonetheless,
No.
he is still one of the most gifted artists,
Hold
if
on.
not the most gifted artist
Wait,
out here.
wait. You and I need to hold on a bit. You and I need to wait and break and not act like we're perfect and we have never messed
Perfection
up.
is that. You see, that, I
no,
hate that.
no,
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 leave me
no,
alone.
no, no, no.
Leave me alone.
No,
That's
no, no,
rubbish.
no, no,
That
no,
is
no.
rubbish.
No.
At the end of the
Wait.
day, he beat a woman.
Wait.
I did not beat a woman.
Wait.
I did not put my hands on a woman.
Yeah, you sent.
I'm
you
not
sent
on
different.
drugs.
You sent different. Yes, you sent.
What did I
different.
do? What did I do?
I don't know what you've done.
What do sins have to do with anything?
No, hold on. What I'm trying to say is, I'm not gonna cast a stone on the man as if I've never done anything.
Oh God! You know what? I'm done talking to you right now,
hold
man.
on. Wait.
No,
Listen to me.
Let's
Hold
move
on.
on from
No,
this
no, I don't wanna
because
move on.
your whole conversation is going south right now.
It's not going south.
This is stupid.
It's not going south. You
This
brought
is
it up.
stupid.
You brought it up.
What
so
do
we're
sins
gonna
have to
talk
do with
about it.
anything?
No, what I'm talking about is
These people are not Christians. Why are you talking about sins?
Which is precisely the point. Because I'm talking about, I'm not gonna cast a stone on the man if I know for myself. He's apologized about it. You understand? He's been very remorseful about it, and he's been very sincere about it. Now,
Okay.
why am I gonna go and say,
Okay.
Chris Brown is
Okay.
why am I gonna keep bashing the man?
You brought up him beating up a woman. You brought that up. I was talking about the drugs thing.
Dude, I didn't even bring that. I said
You
because,
brought that up.
I said because of an unfortunate turn of events.
Which was what?
You made
Which-
it about
which was what?
everything else that it is not.
There you go, man.
But hold on.
You know what, man? Hey,
listen
enough
to- but
about
listen
this
to me.
still. Enough
No,
about
no, no,
this.
not enough about
Let's
this.
move
Listen
on
to
from
me.
here.
Listen to
Okay,
me.
now we are talking about Jay-Z Family Feud.
Look,
Okay,
fam,
I'm moving
how
on
ironic,
from this,
How
man.
ironic. Isn't it ironic? Isn't
What's
it iconic?
ironic?
Isn't it ironic?
What?
Isn't it iconic? How we're talking about Family Feud.
Iconic?
Hey, that's a J. Cole line. Isn't it ironic? Isn't it iconic?
Okay.
Okay, anyway, you didn't get it. So, but isn't it ironic, like, how you wanted to talk about Family Feud right now and you feuding with me?
not feuding
you
with
busy,
you,
what
Steve.
Jay-Z is saying you shouldn't do, you're busy doing? And you saying you're a Jay-Z fan? Huh?
God.
Isn't it ironic? Isn't it iconic? Huh?
Okay, as I was saying, Jay-Z Family Feud, he dropped the video.
Wow, bro.
One of the most interesting
Wow.
videos I've seen thus far.
It was a weird music
Jay-Z
video,
is
man.
a freaking genius. The concept of that video is freaking impeccable, man. It's freaking amazing. The story behind it is beautiful.
Like, okay, why do you say it's so genius? I'd like to know. I'd like to hear your take on why you say
Do
it's
you get the
genius.
concept of the video?
I get the concept of the video,
Which
yes,
is what?
which is obviously, like he starts it off in the future, like it's like way in the future, which I didn't understand because like why in the future does it look like that, as if it's like back in the not 80s, even like back then when there were kings and queens and stuff. Like why did the future look like? So maybe he was trying to say that maybe that's where we're going again. Anyway, but just this time with technology maybe involved, I don't know, whatever. So I got the concept that okay, cool, because how it starts off way in the future, and it starts off with this guy who's like hungry for power, fighting his sister and saying he wants the power and whatnot, right? Feuding with his sister, so they're already there, family feuding, and then he gets killed, and then it backtracks all the way back to 2018, where basically it all started
Where we've seen even Blue Ivy become president.
in 2053. Yes.
Yeah.
So why are you saying that it's genius? The concept. I'd love to know why you say that the music video's concept. It's
He
genius because I haven't
he
seen it.
put so many scenarios where people are in power, and and all these years in, like, this is the future, and there are people in power in certain roles in certain positions, and in all these years everybody's feuding with someone. People who are around the same, I don't want to say box. Basically, these people are in the same boat, but they're all feuding.
Okay.
It's like you and I, we both in blueprint sessions,
Yeah, you just
but we
feuded with me
both
now.
rapping. We had a disagreement. That's not feuding.
You feuded with me, man. Just own it. You feuded with me.
Anyways,
Okay,
see,
fine. Carry
distracting me
on,
from
carry on,
talking,
carry
man.
on, carry on.
Distract me.
Carry on, man.
Um,
Nice.
everyone is feuding, and we should not be feuding, because imagine if I blow up first.
Mm.
You're good as an artist on your own
Mm.
already. You know what? And me making it first is not like a spit on your face that you're not good
Yeah,
enough,
straight up.
or you're not as good as me.
Straight
in
up,
fact,
yeah.
it's just a matter of, it's just my time
Yeah.
now. Your time is coming.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But for some odd reason, you end up hating on me now. Like, what? LZ made it before me.
Whoa,
You
man,
start
you
turning
actually.
up and whatnot. That that's what that's what's been going on all this time throughout history. Whenever
Wow, man, I need to
people are always
softness.
together while they're in the same boat, the minute one of them gets a better position than the other, all of a sudden it's feud.
Yo, dude, I need to actually show you something, right? Like a tweet from like that I saw like last night. Let me just try find it real quick. It's on my profile though. I know I RT'd it, so it's gonna be easy to find. It's just the internet is going really slow, and I don't understand what is happening right now. Okay, here it is, man. Here it is. Here it is. Are you ready for it, bro? Like it's really. So basically, Casper Nyovest, like he tweeted, right? He said, "Just listen, cause it's a tweet, man. What must I say? Must I not say the person's name? Wow, LZ. So anyway, so he tweeted, right, and he said, where is it now again? It disappeared. Okay, well, he said black people. He said black people. We are the economy. We have the power. Then a gentleman by the name of Don Fraser, a white gentleman, said if blacks were united, they would have the power. But you are not united. You don't even support one another's businesses or professions.
It is right. Yeah, I've seen that
Ish.
statement. I think a Jew said that.
Ish.
He was like, the reason why white people triumph over black people, it's not that white people are smarter than black people. It's just that black people cannot come together for any cause regarding themselves. Everything that they do is always another race. Like once black people make it, they want a white lawyer. They want to move to a white neighborhood. They want white everything, you know. And then instead of that black business that you know, instead of you supporting that black business, you want to go and support a white business. You want to go to a white restaurant. You want to do everything white people do. And he was saying, if black people could just, just for once, stick together and support one another, they would actually be in power over white people. Because white people, the only thing they have over black people is that they stick together.
No, they
They
stick together,
support
man.
one another. And that is so true, bro.
That's true, man.
That is so true.
That is no lie at all.
We're the only race that is so like, yo, man, we really don't support each other. We don't care about each other
Cheapers, man. Yeah, it's sad, dude. So we can't afford to be feuding
at all.
because then family is divided, man. You know,
And that's what Jay Z was trying to say, man.
it's
He
actually,
said it in the song, but he was trying to put it in the video too. And to me, I think he portrayed it well.
I don't know how he portrayed it in the video, except for in the beginning. In the beginning, for me, I felt like yeah, he portrayed it, but then the other scenarios, I just didn't understand them. I didn't get them, like how he was portraying family feuding. Anyway,
Anyways,
I
but
didn't
it was
understand.
all different scenarios of people in power and the other person opposing it. It's family feuding.
But we definitely know something that I think he wants his daughter to be president. I mean, in 2053, of course. So
I think he just knocked that in there.
yeah, well, you never know, man.
I don't think it had anything to do with the song or anything else.
Yeah, but he's wanting his daughter to be president, though. Let's talk about that.
Every parent wants something for their child,
Yeah.
but I don't think that that's what he's going to groom his child to be.
I think that's exactly what he's going to groom his child. His child to be. Anyway.
At the end of the day, I don't think Jay Z is going to be like when his child says, "No, I want to be a professional tennis player," and he's going to be like, "No, you need to be a president."
Yeah, no,
Jay-Z's
I
not
don't.
gonna do
I
that.
don't think he would do that, but
He'll be like, do whatever you want to do, baby.
yeah.
Mama and Papa did everything they loved, and we want you to do the same. But obviously, as a parent, you have whatever goals that you want for your child. But
straight
it
up.
all depends on Blue at the end of the day. What does she want to do?
No, straight up. So anyway, while we're speaking about this whole family feuding and stuff like that, right? And how like obviously black people don't support one another and stuff like that. Since we're on that whole race tip as well now, something that is very unfortunate, came about that happened. You know what I mean?
H&M.
From a very prominent company around the world, which is H&M. Shame on you. Say shame on you.
I'm not gonna say that. No, I'm really not gonna say that. I honestly don't care about the whole H&M.
Wow, man.
I think people are just gunning for.
Do you think people are reading too much into it?
I think people are reading too much.
You reckon?
Dude, it's a freaking hoodie.
I don't think people
a
are reading
freaking
too much
hoodie.
into it.
What's written? It's like the word nigger or nigger or kafir. Whatever you put power into, it will have an effect on you.
What's interesting is we have a couple of artists like who have even like canceled their contracts with H&M, and like for instance The Weeknd. The Weeknd said,
Yeah,
you
he
know
was
what?
pissed, man.
Yeah, he's like,
He
nah,
was pissed.
I'm done with H&M. And now G-Eazy has also ended his partnership with H&M. You know who G-Eazy
See?
is?
Yeah, I know who Jay-Z is. See, this is the thing that I hate about celebrities. Everything is a marketing gimmick. Something happens, they jump on the bandwagon. There is no reason.
In actual fact, there are accusations that H&M did this as a marketing gimmick because now we're all speaking about them. Who's not?
Exactly.
Everybody's speaking about H&M, right? Everybody's speaking about H&M. We're all upset, and people are talking about they boycotting H&M. There are artists that are boycotting H&M. There are artists that are saying, celebrities that are saying they burning their clothes from H&M and stuff like that. And that's
This is all dramatic.
and that's cool and fine for a season. That's probably gonna happen, right? But I guarantee you, after 2 months, 3 months,
Here, you're still saying 2 months?
yeah,
By the end of the month, I don't think people will even
exactly.
be talking
People
about
would have
it.
even forgot about this thing. They would have forgiven H&M, and they're gonna run right back to H&M and buy clothes. Why?
Exactly.
Everybody now knows about H&M. It's way bigger now. It's
Exactly.
got
There are so many people
more
who
word
didn't
of
even
mouth.
know H&M.
Exactly, more word of mouth, faster.
But one thing that did piss me off about this H&M thing is the apology that they made,
What
saying
they
they
say?
don't know who did that clothing and who took the pictures. And
No.
whatnot. I
That's-
saw the apology statement.
That is-
Now that really
No,
pissed me
that
off.
that
I
is
was like,
absolute crap.
How dumb do you think?
No. That
People are-
no, that is absolute crap. Just in case you don't know what we're speaking about, we're speaking about there was an advertisement, that H&M were doing. If H&M are a clothing company,
company,
yeah.
yeah.
So they were doing an advertisement, and they had this young boy. I think the theme was the zoo. So there were two white boys and then one black boy. The two white boys had awesome, nice t-shirts and hoodies, which didn't say anything. Basically, the other one even had on him a hoodie saying, what? Survivor in the jungle or something like that, whatever. And then the black boy had on coolest monkey in the jungle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Do you know? Do you understand that? Coolest monkey in the jungle. And so everybody it just had an uproar. And so
Guy, that's the worst time right now to putting anything of that nature.
yeah, you
People are
understand.
just looking for racism.
Everybody's looking, but I
Yeah.
think they know this. It's a strategic. For me, I really feel
exactly.
like it's a
Which
strategic.
is why I am not entertaining.
Yeah,
it
it's a strategic marketing, whatever. Don't. Honestly speaking, that's how I feel like that they're using this to market H&M because it's gonna blow over. People are gonna forgive and forget, and they're gonna go right back into that thing, knowing about H&M. A lot more people knowing about H&M. Some people it's gonna even raise curiosity. I wonder what type of clothes they have there. Let me go see if there are no monkeys in the jungle. Then they're gonna go watch and
What?
see.
This is
and
not
they find,
racist.
no, it's not bad. It's
There's
not
nothing
buying.
wrong with this.
It's a marketing. It's a marketing
H&M has
strategy.
never been racist all this time. All of a sudden,
Marketing strategy,
oh,
people.
come on.
Marketing strategy.
Which is why I say people are so quick to jump on the bandwagon.
No, however, it doesn't mean that it's correct. Doesn't mean it's right for them to do that.
No, I didn't say it was right.
You know?
I'm just saying, why are
Let's
you
just
giving it attention?
Tell it like it is. Let's
What
tell it
I
like it
hate is people, everyone boycotting it. Now you're giving it all the attention that it was seeking in the first place. Come on, man.
100% true. 100% agree with that. Now we are giving it all the attention. Yeah, 100% agree with that.
But there is racism that we don't put up with. Like the one you were telling me about Boiti.
Oh yeah. Apparently, I saw a an article. Apparently, Boiti was going to a restaurant in Durban. Obviously,
Shout out to Durban.
Obviously, yeah, this is a suburban area and stuff like that she was in. So she's going to that restaurant with her family. They just come from a vacation. I think in Mozambique or Zambia, somewhere like that, something like this. One of the countries. I mean, one of the
is a
countries.
country.
Yeah, one of the countries. I almost said one of the continents. Can you believe it? And I was right in the first place.
I actually do believe you.
No, I do not believe it because I know me.
Say a lot of dumb stuff like that, man.
Excuse you.
STEEE.
ST. No, you're excused. You know what? I'm just gonna excuse you. You're excused, man. You're excused right there, Elsie.
You say a
So-
lot of.
So I thought we were speaking about Family Feud, and you say you're a Jay-Z fan. What's going on now?
What you on about, cuz?
Okay, anyway,
What you on about, cuz?
let me go on about it. So anyway, Boiti is speaking about how she went to this restaurant, right? and they told her, she arrived with her family. They told her, no, you can't enter. It's closed. But she saw people, white people, sitting there eating and stuff like that. So she's like, all right, okay, cool. She leaves. Then they come back the next day. They enter the restaurant and they sit down. And as they sit down, a waitress comes to a waiter, a waitress comes to them and tells them, I'm sorry, the kitchen is closed. But again, there are people, white people sitting around
Yeah.
eating. You know what I mean? Then she's like, no. She went on Twitter and then she's like, you know what? This is rubbish, guys. Like, I won't stand for this. She exposed them. You know what I mean?
Does
She
she know the
exposed
name
them.
of the restaurant?
She exposed the name of the restaurants. I think she did. Yeah. I can't remember, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think she exposed the name of the restaurant. Not sure. I stand
Do you
corrected.
not remember, or you just don't want to say?
I do not remember
Mr.
it,
PC.
man. If I remembered it, of course we would name and shame. But
Okay.
then again, do we have to name and shame and give it attention? Probably not. You know.
Not really, just so people know which restaurant it is.
Okay.
'Cause I love Durban, man. That's one of the places that I have the best memories of. But I've never really looked at Durban being racist like that. I think the most racist people there are Indians that I've encountered. I've
Really?
never really encountered racist white people.
Yeah.
Not to say I've really seen
Well-
a lot of white people in Durban.
Well, that's because obviously, like, there was a war between Indians and Zulus. You know what I mean? So obviously, you know, tribalism, man.
Hey, bro.
Anyway,
But anyway, time's up.
me about this other scenario. No, before we ended. Tell me about that.
I said time's up, man.
Tell me about that one scenario you told me about. That one of the what Moby Dick said.
Oh,
How could you not-
flip. I
This
forgot
guy,
about that. I
wow,
forgot.
man, seriously.
So, during the festive season, Moby Dixon was flying. I think with RSA, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was RSA.
No, it's not. We don't. Do we have RSA or SAA?
That.
Yeah. Who says a lot of dumb stuff now?
No.
Who say a lot of dumb stuff now?
No, man.
Who
I
say a
think
lot of
it's
dumb stuff now?
RA. SSA or something. I don't know. But
RASSA.
something like that. I know it starts with an R and then there's an A. And I don't know what happens afterwards. You know,
I'm just enjoying myself.
South African Airlines, man. I think that was one. Then,
South African Airlines is SAA, man.
anyways, as I was saying, Bobby Dixon was flying.
Wow.
What's this thing?
Yeah.
See, now you distracted me.
No, I did not distract you.
Yeah, they were flying first class.
Oh yeah.
So he was.
And they can afford to fly first class, man.
Yeah, man. They got money. Bobby Dixon got that money. Then there was this white lady also there whose seat had a problem. I don't know if it was a seat belt or something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But her chair had a problem, and obviously she couldn't fly with that chair. So she made a complaint to the lady. What is
Flight attendant or something.
whatever?
Air hostess.
Yeah, pretty much that. So which is also a white lady. So they have their private discussion, and they ask Moby Dixon to go to commercial, so this lady could take his seat. Nigga was like, ain't doing that. I mean, she can go to commercial. Why do I have to go to commercial?
Yeah.
And the lady got mad, like, yo, can you please do this, please? Blah, 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 blah. Like with the high pitched tone and whatnot. Obviously irritated. And the guy is like, I'm not going to do that. Why do I have to go? Why not her? And the air pilot hears about this because obviously he wants to take off. And he comes there and he's asking what the hell's going on. Also, white guy. And they ask what's going on. And she explains, like, okay, this guy doesn't want to get from his seat for this lady because she has a problem with the seat and whatnot. And the pilot is like, yo, man, could you please go to commercial so she can take your seat? And the guy's like, no, why am I the one being asked
Yeah.
out of all these white people?
He's asking a legit question, a valid question.
And the guy's like, okay, listen, man, you can either go to commercial or you're not flying with us. So he chose not to fly with them, and he went on Twitter and told everybody about it. Yo, people were mad. And then the worst thing happens after they find out that this guy's actually a celebrity. Now they go on Twitter apologizing, like, "Oh no, I'm sorry, we didn't know it was you, Moby Dixon." Blah 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 blah. But that just made
Wow.
people more mad. Like,
Wow.
you don't see anything wrong with what you did.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if it was just another
Another
normal black
person,
person, it
yeah.
still would be okay. Yo, people
Wow.
were mad.
Wow, dude.
Racism is alive, man. It doesn't. These racist things that happen don't surprise me. It's just people can't hide their feelings forever.
Yeah, yeah.
People can't hide their feelings forever. They're gonna surface at times.
True, true, true,
But
true.
the only thing is, man,
Sad, man.
do not do not entertain it. That's all I'm saying. Because
It's
at the end of
sad.
the day, a person who's racist, they actually feel more pain than you do by the fact that they have to see you. So, my advice to you is make the most out of it.
Yeah. Be as much visible as you possibly can.
Possible.
Yeah. Just keep on coming.
And have fun while you're at it.
Yeah.
Trust me, they will hate you for a reason. Well, they still won't hate you for a proper reason, but at least do not lose sleep over someone else's stupid feelings, man.
Yeah, straight up.
Enough about
Aight, man.
racism, man.
Yeah, man.
Killing the
Let's
vibe.
close it up, man.
Okay, whoa.
That's
Is this
rip-
time's up?
rip-
Whoa. Let's forget time's up, man. Time's Up, obviously, for those who don't know, is
Oh,
a
yeah, I was just
movement
saying
they
we're gonna talk about
started
that, yeah.
against sexual harassment.
Yeah.
And is founded in 2018. Now, as you know, there are so many execs and all these big time shots that
Yeah.
are being called for sexual harassment for back in the days, which I don't understand. Why are people only coming out now? Because now everyone is going to use it as a ticket. Like, oh no, just because my career is over, like I'm
Yeah.
going to say, no, I was molested, I was raped, I was sexually harassed, whatever.
Yeah.
I think there should be a time frame to a point where you can call for sexual harassment or anything of that nature, because there are people who experience things now
Yeah, I think that's
who
true.
who are gonna suffer from people's um come up schemes,
Yeah.
especially for people who scream rape and they weren't raped. There needs to be consequences for things like that, because there are people who suffer from
Yeah,
rape
true, true,
who
true.
really went through that experience, and it's gonna be a point where people are gonna scream rape and no one's gonna care, because so many people are out here claiming things. You're gonna make other people suffer for your guys' sins. You guys need to stop doing this. I'm not saying if you're raped, don't scream rape. By all means, please do. But those people who are not sexually harassed or raped or molested or whatever, stop coming out here claiming things, because you're gonna make other people suffer for your
Yeah.
mistakes.
Those who actually did go through.
considerate.
Yeah.
Please, guys,
up.
this is real. And I am speaking from people that I know who've been raped. Rape is not a joke, guys. Like,
Yeah, straight up.
it kills people's souls, man. So please let us be respectful, and actually, anything regarding jail, man. Let's not send innocent people to jail. There's enough innocent people in jail
Yo.
already. Prison is not a place for anybody. So let's stop making the situation worse.
Yo. Like this
Okay.
one girl, right? I don't know if you've ever seen this, like this clip or whatever, but like this girl apparently, it was a clip of this guy being released from prison because this lady now decided to drop the charges and admit to the fact that she made up the whole thing, whatever. But basically, it was a footballer. Like he was still in college. Obviously, you know how it works when they're in college. They get
you
draft pick and
lose.
stuff like that, and you're about to go to the NFL and stuff like that. Anyway, so this guy had potential, obviously, to go to the NFL, and he was like on the roster to being picked and stuff like that. This
One
girl
bad
came
scandal.
up with allegations that nah, he raped me just because I think of an argument that they got into or something like that. And she's like, nah, he raped me or whatever. So he got arrested.
Yeah.
And after I think a couple of years, I can't even remember how many years. Was it 20 something years
Yo,
or was it 12 years? I can't remember.
that's not a couple of years,
12
man.
or 20 something. But I think it was 12 maybe. I can't remember.
Double digits in prison.
Man,
Yes.
man, and then she comes out and says, "No, I lied. Actually, like he didn't. She dropped the charges, bruh. The guy, innocent, went to jail. Man, he was crying on the day, man. They were like releasing him, and they're like telling him like, he was crying, bruh.
Prison is not a joke, bro.
And I'm
Yo.
thinking, no, something needs to be done about this. Also, like people who do that need to be arrested themselves.
Exactly.
Like people who lie.
Serve the same time
Nah,
or not,
man,
or if
straight
not
up.
more. There has to
They
be
need
consequences,
that deserves life
exactly.
in
Okay, I
jail.
wouldn't say life.
I'm gonna say it.
Hey,
you,
bro.
You wanna be PC? I'm gonna say it. You wanna be politically correct? You be politically correct. I'm gonna
Nah,
say
bro.
it, bro.
The reason
It
why I'd want to
deserves
say things
life.
like life, bro. Prison is not a place for any human
Okay,
being.
maybe
bro.
actually no, not life. Actually, you're right. Because I'm thinking what happens is that individual repents, in jail and stuff like that. Then yeah, I know you're right.
I honestly think that there should be a punishment, yes. But I still say jail is not for anybody. So let's all avoid anything that can send a person to jail. Not to say that do not report crime, but I'm saying let's protect ourselves from putting ourselves in positions where we can go to jail. Guys, if you know you are not married, stop sleeping around with women. Okay, because there's this thing that we
Correct.
we we do not know. This is something that I had to even look back at my sexual history
Yeah.
myself. Do you know that you could rape a girl and not know that you raped a girl?
Yeah, actually.
Just because a girl does
Yeah,
not
yeah,
say
yeah.
no does not necessarily mean she means yes.
Yeah.
Someone said this and
By
I
law.
was like, freaking hell, bro. This is something to think about. We should all be pondering about our sexual history because I've been in my sinful days, okay? I've been with a girl when she says no, but obviously she says no in like a oh no type of way. And you feel the need to try either way. You won that nut. But anyway, what I'm saying is you keep trying your luck even when she says no. It does not matter how she says no. Okay. If she says no, leave her alone. I don't care how sexy she sounds when she says no. Leave that girl alone, man.
Step.
Step away from these girls. And ladies, y'all y'all need to stop telling men that they don't need to ask for things that they should, you know. At the end of the day, this is the era of rape, man. It's easy for people to go to jail. Guys need to be vocal about what they want so that no one goes to jail. Tired of people going to jail for these things, man. And if a girl is drunk, she has alcohol in the system, don't touch her. Because that's another thing that gets people into jail, man.
Yeah, straight up.
Anyways, enough about such depressing things, man.
Yeah.
But my advice is if you're not married, stay away from women. Well, don't have sex. That's all I'm saying. If you're not married, to avoid all this drama.
Straight up. That's why I just decided to get married, man. Getting
Props to
married.
you, man. Congratulations, my
I
nigga.
mean, that's what it is. Got married as a virgin. My wife, virgin. You know what I mean? So
We're both virgin.
yeah. So
Props to that.
you know what I
Props to
mean?
that,
Just
bro.
just keep it locked, man.
That's good to you, bro.
You know,
That's good to
just
you.
keep it locked. That's what I'm saying.
Anyway, before we close it, one last thing. Joe Biden, as you know, we reported to you in the last episode that Joe Biden left Complex, and it's official. He has now signed to Diddy Revolt. Revolt TV has taken Joe Biden, and from what I hear, he's getting a lot of money.
Look, man, P Diddy. or Puff Daddy or Brother Love, whatever we wanna call,
Oh,
who wants us
Diddy,
to call
Daddy,
him,
love.
or whatever he wants us
Diddy,
to
Daddy,
call him,
money,
man.
whatever
And
the hell.
like like props to him, man. Like he's really doing a lot of things.
Things for the black culture.
Yeah, like he's really putting his heels to the ground, man, for real.
Yeah.
He's digging his heels into the ground for real, like he's working hard. So it's
Except for the
awesome that
givings.
he picked up Joe and he's like, "Yo, come through."
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
and he's definitely gonna
definitely
get
doing
views.
things for black, for, for the black culture, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. He even made Joe squash his beef with Migos.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
I'm
I
proud of
wonder
that.
though. I wonder. Eish, azoJoe naye uJoe inkinga. Yo. Ay.
No, I love Joe, man.
I like him
love
too.
Joe.
It's just he's a problem because sometimes I get the feeling he just doesn't want to be owned. Like he doesn't want to feel
Which
like
is
he's
a good
owned,
thing, bro.
Or I get the feeling that maybe he doesn't like signing under somebody. Like I've get the feeling that he just wants to be his own boss, and that's cool.
Yeah.
Then rather do that then if that's the case. But then like don't mess up every opportunity you get every single time just
But
because the way he's been doing.
Regarding Complex, Joe actually didn't mess up
No,
this
he did.
time.
No, he didn't. Yeah, true.
This time he actually didn't mess up.
Then what is the problem?
Complex was the one messing up. Complex was getting a lot of money due to Everyday Struggle, which was Joe's idea. Everyday Struggle is Joe's idea.
For real.
That's his show, bro. Now the issue was they were getting money from sponsors and things like that, but I think they made billions from that show,
No ways.
but the money they were getting was nothing compared to the money Complex was getting. So Joe like looked at the difference of what they were getting and how much the show made for Complex, and he's like, "Yo, this is like not even 10%.
Wow.
Something's wrong. Something's wrong." So he had his arguments with Complex, and obviously Complex didn't want to bump up the money.
Wow.
So Charlemagne spoke to Diddy, and then spoke to Joe and Ak. But for some odd reason, Ak stayed. But I know Ak didn't stay for the money. Something else. Because when Charlemagne showed Ak and Joe Budden how much they're gonna get from Revolt, Ak was like, "Whoa, per show? This is how much we're getting per show?" Like, yeah. So you already knew this is a lot of money compared to what they were getting. So
Then
DJ
why
Ak,
is he staying in a complex though?
I don't know. He probably
weird.
has some other deal with Complex.
Maybe complex has just told him, "Listen, man, we're gonna make you. We're gonna blow you
That's
up like
dumb.
never before."
I'd sign with Diddy,
They
bro.
promised him heaven and earth.
I'd sign with Diddy. I'd sign with Diddy.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that complex might have offered academics heaven and
Another
earth.
deal.
Yeah, because if they when they heard about Uji, yo, what? They also wanted to take Ack as well. They probably like bumped it up even higher. They probably did offered him heaven and earth, man. You never know. Like,
Never know.
cause if you like getting a raise, man, if you sign with Diddy and like, you know what I mean?
I think they even tripled, if not more, the money
Imagine,
with Diddy.
imagine, bro.
Because how excited they were when they saw those numbers, man. Yo, they're like, yeah, this is a lot of money. So I know for a fact that
Where did you
it's
see
not a
this?
money thing.
Where did you see this?
Charlemagne.
On-
Charlemagne was giving off the information on
For real?
his podcast. Yeah,
Nice.
he's the one who helped these guys out, man. He looks out for his people. But obviously, actually, I'm not sure if you watched that video that Charlemagne and Joe did.
I haven't yet. I haven't yet.
That
I
thing
need
of
to- I need to, I
2017,
need to.
end of the year, or whatever.
I need to though. I need to.
Dope
watch
or trash.
it. Yeah.
But it's dope. It was under Revolt also. It was Breakfast Club mixed with Revolt. But anyway, Diddy is the guy to sign to now, man.
Aish, man. He's
If
doing
you're not
it.
with Diddy, you gotta be with Jigga. Either way, because these guys are making major moves for the black culture. And I actually like what they're doing, man. I think we need to do the same thing here, man.
Billionaires.
We need to
Billionaires.
build black culture and support black businesses, man.
True.
Like we were discussing earlier. But anyways, Joe is also beefing with M now. But I don't think Joe actually, judging from Joe's tweet, he's not beefing with M. But people are saying Eminem's camp is like obviously doing what they did with him and Royce. Just because Joe Biden criticized Eminem's album, they went. They obviously went to M like, yo, Joe is saying this, nah, nah, because apparently they saying they never even liked him to begin with, even when he was signed to M and whatnot.
That's deep.
Now that's the thing that makes me mad.
That hurts.
I'm like, why are you making it a personal thing?
That hurts.
Because all Joe did was criticize Eminem's album, and he has a right to.
Especially now that he's like,
Media personality, he has to. He has to talk about it, and he can't lie about it just because Eminem is his man. Joe loves M. Just because he criticized him does not mean that he bit. And the worst thing is they're
I
like,
think Joe must have been hurt by that.
why are you biting the hand that feeds you? I was like, guys, this is so unnecessary.
think-
And you doing it on Twitter.
I think Joe, really, honestly speaking, was really hurt by that. I'm not gonna
Yeah, he's definitely hurt by that. And I don't think he's gonna forgive them after that. I wouldn't forgive someone. Okay, I'll forgive you because
Joe is he can be very petty,
yeah,
That's another thing.
he can be on that 50 vibe.
So
Which reminds me, 50 is another.
LZ,
50
this guy wants to keep on.
No, I'm sorry. I'm closing.
nah.
You know, 50 has this thing with Diddy where he makes fun of Diddy a lot because they're in competition.
Why is 50 competing with Diddy? Because like he's not even anywhere near Diddy's league. He's not. He's not even.
Okay, man.
He's not
okay.
even a triple multi-millionaire.
Okay.
50.
Okay. So he puts up this
Diddy's
picture
about to
on
become a billionaire,
Instagram.
dude.
He puts this picture of Joe Biden on Instagram, and then his status was like, bad idea. What did he say again? But basically, he was saying that he's about to hurt his feelings or something like that. But he was making fun of him the fact that he signed to Diddy. 50 is petty, most like if he has something going against you, anyone who's with you has to feel his wrath. So he was like making fun of Joe Biden. But he loves Joe Biden. He's not gonna really hurt Joe Biden or anything like that. But he was just making fun of him.
But why?
Now everyone was like biting into it, like, oh, it's good, like this Joe Biden and one, because obviously people have problems with Joe Biden.
Why is 50 like competing with Diddy when he's nowhere near Diddy's league?
The thing is, those guys had a problem with 50 when 50 came out. Those guys were trying to block 50 from being, because when 50 came out, the first 3 albums, ain't nobody was doing better than 50. Ain't nobody was doing better than 50. The only reason that 50, he even said it in an interview, him and Jay-Z had a problem with him because he was the it guy when he came out. Because their competition was M at first. And when 50 came out, 50 was their competition. So that whole camp was bad for them in terms of business. So it's nothing personal. It's more of that competition thing, like, nigga, type of situation.
I get it.
But I love all these niggas. All these guys are smart, man. All 3 of them.
Man, ego.
Yeah, it's time to close, man.
Yeah.
Give them your handles.
It's about time. Oh my gosh, this guy is gonna keep going and keep going.
I said let's close. Why are you still
24
talking?
hours. Okay.
See?
Okay.
Now you can't close.
No, I can. My Twitter handle is Steel_Dlamini. That's capital S, capital D, and it's DHL. So Steel_Dlamini. Yeah. And then same thing on Instagram, Steel_Dlamini. And Facebook is Little Steels Lamini. That's it.
Yeah, man. And I am LG Braden's Finest on Facebook, and Randy Ayanda Ndukwana on my other Facebook account. But that's my personal one,
Why
though.
do you have so many Facebook accounts? Like you've got about 3 Facebook accounts.
Now I have two.
Okay, the ones I have on my phone, I see 3.
Nigga, I got two.
Okay.
Nigga, I got two.
Okay.
It's the LZ one and the Randy one. I only have two.
What good reason?
It's a long story, bro. On Twitter, I'm LZ Braden's Finest and LZ Movement.
There you go.
The-
On Twitter again, having 2.
On Instagram,
Hi.
I'm Blueprint CEO and LZ Braden's Finest.
Oh my gosh.
That's it. Then, of course,
Blueprint
you
Sessions.
know who we are, man. All around on all platforms, we are Blueprint Sessions. And if you want to email us, please do that. You can email us blueprintsessions@gmail.com. Our website, I believe, will be ready by next week, if I'm not mistaken.
Hopefully, yeah.
It's coming up pretty well, man. It's coming up
Hopefully,
pretty
yeah.
well. I like it. I like it. I like it.
2018 is
Thank
gonna be
you.
amazing, man.
I'm with you on that one. I second that. When two agree, it shall be done. Anyways, guys, we love you. Thanks again. This is Blueprint Sessions Podcast. We love you. Peace.